Hey guys, Ashen here, back with Hollow Knight. So, in the last episode, we completed Kingdom's Edge, or more than completed, we did what all we can. And as you can see, we found the Colosseum of Fools. We found Hornet. We fought Hornet again, and we got the King's Brand. We were marked with the King's Brand, and we also met Bardoon here, who is not a worm, but he's a very big, and he says that worms are much more bigger. So was that for Kingdom's Edge. We will go back there again. As you can see, there was this place where we can go through, but it was blocking us with this black shadow wall, so we can't go there right now. We also put this marker for the place where we find the Spore Shroom, or I mean we need to wear Spore Shroom in order to read the information tablet. And this is also another place, as you can see, I didn't talk about it in the last episode, but this is also a place where we can go to, but if we go down there right now, it will be blocked. So actually we have to come from the left side of the map, and we can it connects to this place. So in this episode, what we are going to do is, first, as we talked about, two things. We'll go and get the charm from Salubra, and we'll also go and repair charm notch from Salubra, and repair the the fragile charms, the fragile charms from the Leg Eater. So that is the plan for this episode. Firstly, we will go to Relic Seeker Lem and sell some of our relics to him. So he is actually a bit closer from King's Station. I mean, it doesn't really make much of a difference, but now that we are here, why not? So I'm just planning to go over here. So I'll meet you guys just before Relic Seeker's room. So here we are. So I remember the charm notch was worth 1500, and we need some to repair the charm. So let's get about 1000 geo. That would be enough, in my opinion. I'll sell some of the Wanderer's Journals that we got. The main source of money is actually the King's Idol. As you can see, we are almost done with these Hallownest Seals and Wanderer's Journals. There are more spread throughout the world, but yeah, for now we have this much only. So yeah, I'll go back to Dirtmouth, and I'll see you guys there directly. So here we are at the stack station of Dirtmouth. And actually, first let's go and talk to the Leg Eater. And for that, I'll actually suggest you something, that if you ever going to talk with him, he likes the smell of Defender's Crest. If you remember, Defender's Crest will actually emit a strange odor that will actually attract the attention of some NPCs. So what I'm going to do is actually wear Defender's Crest and talk to him. So I think some people do react. Can you smell something? Yeah, that's what he actually reacts. We can't really talk to Bretta. She is too shy to talk. So we are going to go and meet the Leg Eater. And yeah, again we are in infested crossroads. Infected crossroads. I said infested. Going to go from here. And beware of this guy. This guy commits suicide. And here we are into the fungal wastes. So let's go down. No need to worry about acid water at all at this point of the game. Here we are. So here he reacts to our broken charm. Give me Geo and I will fix it for you. That smell you carry with you. He likes it. Do you want a gift in return? So here he says cheaper. My beautiful gifts, I'll give them to you for cheaper. So let's repair it. I think he asks for, it's not much big of a difference. He asks for 400 or 350 Geo, if I'm not wrong. But here he asks for 280. So let's give him that much. And here you can actually dream nail him. And he talks about what he wants to, what his goals are in life. I'll make more and they'll give me more Geo. If someone comes by, they will have to give me their Geo. And if you have enough Geo, you will become a king. And when I get enough Geo, I will become a king. So that's what his intentions are. But thank you for repairing the charm. I'll try not to die again while wearing that. So let's make our way back to Infected Crossroads. And what we are going to do is now, as you can see, you can't really see where I am, but we are now going to make our way to Salubra. I'm actually right over here. And I'm going to make my way over here to Salubra. So let me just get out of this situation, and yeah, I'll see you guys just outside Salubra. So here we are guys at Salubra, and now we can buy the charm notch. It was 1400, so let's buy that. And now this is a thing that you can unlock after buying everything from her. After she's done with by selling all the things, she can sell you her blessing, Salubra's blessing, and for that we need to collect all 40 charms. So we are just 7 charms behind. So when we collect 7 charms, you can buy her blessing for 800, and her blessing is actually a really helpful thing. I mean, it's actually worth collecting all the charms in order to get the blessing. So yeah, so I won't spoil it right now. When we get it, we'll talk about that. So yeah, that's it for our journey in Forgotten Crossroads. Now let's actually rest here, why not? Now that we have 2 charms, let's get Wayward Compass again back on, and we can have Shaman Stone is pretty good. I would like to have that, but the place we are going right now is not really something for Shaman Stone in my opinion. So let's take that out. And Fragile Strength, yes, I would like to have that again. And let's have Grub Song, because why not? So now what we're actually going to do is make our way to the Palace Grounds, and from there, as you can see, Palace Grounds is here at the bottom where Ancient Basin is, over here. So Palace Grounds, let's go to that place. I'll see you guys over there. So here we are in the resting ground stack station. I made my way over here, and now we'll go to the Palace Grounds. For that we need to go to Hidden Station. And if I remember, we need essence, 900 essence, so we have 800 right now for the next goal. So here, what I'm going to do is, I know I changed my charm slots a bit. But what I'm going to do is again change it. This is because of a particular reason. It is to unlock a new, you could say a new charm or a new secret. So what I'm going to do is again change my slots. I'll put on Wayward Compass, but right now I'm going to put Joni's Blessing, Lifeblood Heart. How many does that give me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So, okay, we don't need this right now. Wayward Compass. Instead, we are going to put on Fragile Heart. So as you can see, I'm actually trying to put on more than 15 blue cocoons. So now I should be having a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I have 16 blue cocoons. I wanted 15, and there's a particular reason to it why. So that's what we are going to see. So bear with me. These are all the charms I use that gives me these blue cocoons, and I know I can't heal. So not to worry. Here we still can't do anything with this knight. He is being protected by something. So let's make our way. And where we're actually going to go is down here. If you remember, there was this strange door with a sign carved upon it. Now this one, higher beings, these words are for you alone. Our pure vessel has ascended. Beyond lies only the refuse and regret of its creation. We shall enter that place no longer. So pure vessel. So that is a bit of an irony, because we know that the vessel was not pure. That is why the infection is still being spread. And as you can see, now that we have the King's Brand, this is the door that we can now open. And this is a very dark place, and you don't need a map for this, because this area is connected with the ancient basin. So yeah, now that we had the King's Brand, we can open this door, and this is the only door that opens with the help of King's Brand, so you don't need to worry about opening any other doors. So what I'm going to do is first make my way here. So in this specific secret, you need to have 15 of these blue cocoon hearts. Otherwise, this door won't open. As you can see, there are 15 dots, or I mean 15 blue orbs that fills up. So now that all of these are filled, this actually opens. So before we actually continue down into this place, we don't even know the name of this place, but yeah, bear with me. Let's first get this secret. So this is a very dangerous place to actually traverse, because there are many spikes all over the place. So you need to carefully traverse through this area. Here we can actually so let's make our way down. Not like that, not like that. I know I can't heal. Remember that I can't heal. And this is a bit tight. I think I can drop from the other side. Oh my god. Yeah, please don't mind, guys. This can take some difficult traversing. Here we need to use Crystal Dash. Oh no, I think I'll be, yep. Yeah, so if you die like that, you actually return back to this place, but no worries, we'll try that again. Nope. Yep. As you can see, Monarch Wings is saving my life quite a lot of times. Let's slowly make our way down. Nope, not like that. No, don't fall down again. And here we can actually find an arcane egg, and that is 1200 geo, so we need geo. And this you can reach by using the jump. And here we did all of this because of a charm, the Lifeblood core, and this might be an underwhelming reward for this trial, because Lifeblood core just gives you 4 extra Lifeblood hearts. As you can see, Lifeblood heart was gave us 2, and Lifeblood core actually gives us 4. It's not written here, but it gives us 4 Lifeblood saps, or you could say hearts. So a very underwhelming reward, but yeah, that is another charm, so that adds to the percentage. We only are left with 7 charms now, so that's a good thing. And now we can actually progress down. So this is actually a very long way to get down, and there are no secrets in this in the way to go down, so I'm just going to fall down. There are some geo rocks, but if you want to, or if you don't want to collect geo, it depends all upon you. But if you want geo, you can collect them. But here we are in, come on, show the name. It's not showing the name of the place, but this place is the Abyss. So I don't know why it's not showing the name of this place. But okay, as you can, and let's focus a bit on the environment here. You can see a lot of masks laying in the background, and if they don't seem familiar to you, then I don't know what's wrong with you, but they are actually familiar to the mask that we are wearing. There are so many masks. It's just, this place is just filled with masks. And if you remember the information pedestal before we entered this place, it talked about how the refuse lies to the left side of the door. The pure vessel has ascended. So are those small things, are we one of the refuse, or one of the failed creatures who couldn't become pure? And we know from the big irony, that even the pure vessel, or the one deemed to be pure, is not pure. And that is the reason why all the events are taking place. But here we have this strange room. There is nothing else to the left. You can dream nil, and it says our voices will cry out again. And we can't actually do anything with this right now, because I did that by mistake. Please don't mind. We can't do anything here right now because we don't have a particular ability for this. So what we are going to do is actually come back here later when we have the ability. Let's go back for now. And let's take the right path. So here there are these are void tendrils. These void tendrils actually, they will harm you, so try not to fall down. And here we are slowly approaching into a very dark place. Let's slowly make our way. And here we have these new enemies. And if they don't seem familiar, again, these are familiar to the shades that we leave when we die. And if you actually look at the name of these enemies, they are known as the siblings. Fragment of a lingering will. So these are shades. These are the shades, as you can see. And shades of the vessels that we have been finding. There are so many dead bodies here. These are the shades. And if you notice carefully, they don't give us soul, and that makes perfect sense because they are dead. Shades are the dead. They are the regrets or the black stains left by us as framed by Iji. So yeah, we can't do anything. So here, if you actually try to go to the right side, yep, you can't do anything. We can't go to the right. So before that, let's climb to the top of this place while fighting some siblings. So make sure they don't hit you because they deal 2 mask damage, for your information. So if you go inside here, you can actually find some soul. And turn it off cannot. My king, I'm sorry, the sea calls. But now we can turn this on. And as you can see, light is shining. And what that did was actually illuminate the path down where we couldn't go. So I just used that to get down. So now what we can do is, actually all the void tendrils have been shooed away because of the light, and now we can travel this distance. So let's make our way to the right again. And here, as you can see, these are in front of us, so we can't really go from that side. But here we can take the top route, and I think there is something over here. Yes, as you can see. And do you guys remember this? This was one of the obstacles that was blocking us in Kingdom's Edge. So now we can't go there right now, at least. But if we soak into this deep black liquid, we can get the Shared Cloak. This is a new ability, and you can use this cloak while dashing. You can actually use this cloak to go through enemies without taking damage. And you can't dream nail him again, this statue. Now, as you can see, when I actually dash, I have this cool animation, and it takes some time to recharge as well, as you can see. So now, if we actually dash, you can see we can avoid the black void tendrils. So yeah, so it takes time to recharge as well, so don't forget about that. And you can also go through enemies as well. And also, boom, we can now go through these dark shades. And this is kind of a secret room here. As you can see, there's a place to inspect. An imprint of abyss given form. So this is actually another another journal entry, and it talks about the void and void tendrils. So fragments of void taking the shape of sharp thrashing tendrils. The bugs of Hallownest sometimes wonder whether they were Whether there were other older, stranger kingdoms deep below them, what strange fancies they had. That's probably why they were always so distracted and easy to kill. That is what the hunter is trying to tell us. So yeah, we can't go here. So this suggests that there were other kingdoms in the past before Harunist that actually existed. So nothing we can do here. So now, for now we are done with the abyss. We'll come back here later when we have the ability to do something with the statue on the left, if you remember, or with those stone carvings on the left. And there is also another occasion where we can, or we are going to return back to the abyss. So that will be for a ending, or for a different ending. That is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, for now, let's climb back up. And yeah, you have to climb back up all the time if you drop down into the abyss. And yep, don't miss your jumps like I do. So all of the geo just fell down. No need. Who needs geo right now? We already got 2400 geo from those 2 arcane eggs, and I believe we have 3 arcane eggs in total right now. Let's have a look at our inventory. No, we have only 2. Okay, so we didn't find arcane eggs. I thought we found an arcane egg before, but no ways. Arcane egg is the last kind of relic that we can find, and that gives us 1200 soul. I mean geo. So that is a lot of money just by defeating, or just by collecting those eggs. So let's make our way up to the top. We're almost at the top, as you can see, and we have Hornet here, and you can talk with her. So this is the place of our birth, and now drape yourself in the substance of its shadow. That crucial emptiness I do not share, and that is also something that the pure vessel, so-called pure vessel, does not share as well. But she is insisting that we have that emptiness, by which we can actually control the light that is hostile to us, or we can contain the light. So here now she has become our friend, or an ally.
Hakana Sagamos.
And you can now talk with her for some more.
Hakana Sagamos.
Yeah, so let's make our way back. That is it for the abyss right now. So what we are going to do right now, let's see. We have a few places that we can go to in order to get some interesting items, now that we have the ability to go through shadows. And I also need to tell you one thing, that now we have gotten all the abilities required to traverse in the game. We have everything that we need to traverse in the game, so that's a really good thing. And as you can see, the map has been updated. Let's actually open the map, and we have found the complete abyss. You can see all of it has been, and there are no secrets as such or breakable walls. Only thing we need to do is this and something else that we will do later. So let's actually change our charms again. We don't need to have that horrendous combination. Let's put on that quick slash shaman stone. I think that's it for now. Unbreakable strength, we will leave it for now. And okay, so let's see. Let's have a look. Now the obvious next thing that we are going to do is go and fight against the dreamers. They won't actually just mind by talking. But yeah, what we are going to do is actually let's go into Fog Canyon, and we will also do Fog Canyon as our first dreamer. So for that, the closest is Queen Station, because in Fog Canyon we can get an ability that is used to travel more like that is used to fight again. That is another spell. We need another spell in order to oh yeah, I'm so sorry guys, I was distracted. Yeah, so we actually need to find something that will actually help us do something with this. So it is actually a spell that we can use, and we are going to find that in the Fog Canyon. And now let's actually go into the Fog Canyon. If you guys remember, the banker was over here, so let's go and see. There she is, the banker. She actually has a secret quest. No, I don't want to deposit right now, but she has a secret quest with that is tied to her, so we will see what that is later. So making our way through the Fog Canyon, these enemies are really simple. You just need to kill them. They are one shot, but try not to kill these big jellyfishes, because they actually, what they do is when you kill them, yeah, that is what happens. The heart inside the brain, is it the brain? Who knows? The brain inside them will actually follow you towards and home you. So yeah, let's go here. This is the first place we are going to go. And now, as you know, we can actually go through enemies. As you can see, we are easily going through enemies now. But I would suggest not to fight against the big jellyfish. Oh, I'm just on purpose getting hit. Yep, I like getting hit by these small creatures. So we can go up top, and this is Green Path, if you remember Green Path. And let's go here first. If you don't recognize that sweet humming, then oof. So now we can cross this, and you can't actually get the map of this Fog Canyon if you don't have either the Shared Cloak or the Isma's Tear, because there's another way from the right that that actually connects to the Forgotten Crossroads area, and for that you actually need to have the Isma's Tear in order to swim through acid. But here that we are now, let's buy the map. Thank you. 150 geo. So we are not going to progress much further into Fog Canyon. What we are going to do is, now that we have the map, as you can see, what we are going to do is let's discover a bit of this whole area that we can do, because the episode is getting long. I need to wrap up, but no worries. Let's first discover this whole area. And yeah, I just realized while I was getting blasted, there are also these jellyfish heads, if you would call them, on the ground. So if you touch them, if you just touch them, you don't even need to hit it. If you touch them, they will blast, so be careful. So here there's this lightning these are called Luma flies actually, who periodically they sprite out, they release lightning, if you would call it. So let's heal. Let's first see where everything is connected, and this area or this path to Fog Canyon is actually connected to Infected Crossroads or Forgotten Crossroads, as you know. So this is actually this place right here. So if you had gotten Ismast here, you could have come here directly and went here. So here we can go to the right, and this is the fungal waste, this, as you can see where I am. So this place is connected to a lot of areas. So what we are going to do is go here to the left. This is a room that can be very dangerous, but the reward is worth it. So we are going to go through this room quickly. You just need to make sure that you, because this room is filled with these jellyfish heads. So yeah, that's the big problem of this area. So traverse carefully. Don't try to touch these jellyfish heads. We need to fall down, but the best way is to use Desolate Dive as... Oh no, I did that by mistake. As Desolate Dive gives you iframes. So that is a good thing to have. And here we get a charm notch. So that is another charm notch that we can use. So as you can see, we have so many charm notches. So it is, yeah, in my opinion, it is worth having or going through this room for your efforts. Yep, I'm just going to skip all of that. And what we're actually going to do is this the way? No, we need to go down. Let's take care of these small ones. We'll get some soul at least. And we are here to the place where our first dreamer lies. As you can see, the mask suggests that. And here we have Quirrell, after a long time, building atop an acid lake. So he talks about something, he feels something familiar. So that's a really strange thing for him to say. Something familiar to the place. This building beckons me, he says. So there's something that is connected, or he is connected with something, or he has a connection rather with this place. So before we actually go inside, let's go here. If you crystal dash, here we have a grub, and we can actually break this to reveal this place. And this is just when you come from the Queen Station, this is the place where we went to the left, and now we can go here to the right. So what we are going to actually do is we are over time. Yeah, that is it for this episode. If you enter this place, this is Teacher's Archives. Here we have a bench. So yeah, that's it for this episode. In this episode, we traveled into the abyss. We got the Shade Cloak. We got some Geo relics, if you would call it. And yeah, slowly and steadily we are completing the game. We have completed a lot. We are close to the moment we kill 3 dreamers, we will tie up our loose ends in the game. And yeah, that's it. And thank you so much for watching. We will take care of our first dreamer in the next episode, and stay tuned for that. And yeah, again, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye.